Do you ever feel this way? Scrolling through endless trending topics but can't recall what they were about. Clicking on news stories, only remembering headlines, not the people. Philosopher Shu Han says, "We have entered a post-narrative era, an age that no longer tells stories. In this era, news no longer comes meaning, it chases speed and clicks instead. In a time when information is commodified and clicks replace genuine attention, how should we redefine the journalist's role in society? Can we still uphold our duty to speak truth for the public?" So we ask, in the post-narrative era, can journalism still tell the truth?
According to Shu Han, the post-narrative era is one in which stories lose their authority and experience no longer crystallize into meaning. People no longer live through stories but scroll those data. And according to him, our area is observed with speed, data, and transparency. Stories no longer have time to unfold, and truth is done in consistent updates. Yet, this information pressure comes at the cost of meaning. Han argues that information and storytelling are fundamentally different. Information reinforces the randomness of experience, while the storytelling transforms contingency into necessity. And although social media offers an abundance of content fragments, it lacks the existential depth required for truth narration.
The philosopher Walter Benjamin foresaw this shift last century. He warned, "The art of storytelling is vanishing because experience is no longer shared, only consumed like products." Journalism now chases clicks, not truth. Benjamin saw modern news losing its aura of narrative. That script space for reflection and perspective. Replaced by instant repetition, it delivers facts stripped of context and meaning. This is precisely today's social media newsfeed, forever chasing the latest while ignoring the deepest.
Today, AI generates the news, algorithms design what we see, and public opinion is driven by traffic. Is journalism still telling stories, or is it merely feeding us the illusions we crave? Our public sphere is being colonized by privatized algorithms. Journalism has shifted from helping us understand the world to merely smoothing emotions. Shu Han observed that digital platform doesn't practicing storytelling, but story selling. They are not selling narratives, they are selling emotions. He mentioned that digital platforms do not narrate, they only instead. No matter how much information accumulated, it doesn't form a story, it simply becomes traffic. Han argues that smartphones are not storytelling devices. Tapping and scrolling are not narrative gestures. They only accelerated the circulation of information. And in this, his critical mirrors Walter Benjamin's distrust of mass newspapers. I believe that this is more than a shift in media. It's a collective abandonment of our capacity to understand.
As journalism students, we often rush for timeliness, but timeliness fades, while understanding endures. Yet not everyone has abandoned storytelling. Marie Calvin, an American war correspondent who spent her life on the front lines documenting human realities, once said, "We bear witness to give voice to the voiceless." In 2012, during the siege of home in Syria, she delivered her final live broadcast aiming in shrines. "We cannot let this war become mere statistics." She was killed in shelling that day, but what she left behind was more than just news reports. It was a statement to the fight for understanding. The spark of storytelling never dies. Philosophy seeks meaning, and so does journalism. Marie Calvin proved through action. In an age where information drops in noise, narrative remains truth's final defense.
In the post-narrative area, Can journalism still tell the truth? Perhaps we cannot stop the algorithm, but we can choose to tell stories more slowly and to listen more deeply. I believe that the ability to tell stories is our final form of resistance. Journalism should not be louder, but deeper, no faster, but warmer. This, perhaps, is the last answer for our generation of journalists.